Hello everyone and welcome, and this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Pisces for the week of October 2nd through the 8th of 2023. And at this time I would like to give a very special thank you to all of you who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow, as well as those who have watched my videos. Give them thumbs up, letting me know you watched and enjoyed them, and the lovely comments. Thank you. First card out is the Devil, cutting ties, letting things go from your past. Putting up clear boundaries this week, are you? Making sure that people, places, and things you're avoiding and not allowing them to interfere with your life going forward. You're realizing what's held you back for a very long time. And the Two of Pentacles. You've been doing a juggling act for a while. You know, always trying to keep everybody on an even keel. But, you know, on what does it cost you? You know, it's like you're walking on eggshells. You're always trying to make sure that everybody around you is always happy and smiley. But are you? You know, it's a very good question you need to ask yourself. And the Ten of Swords. So you've definitely come into some eye-opening situation in your life. You know, somebody that you thought was either a good friend or a relative or relation or partner in some cases, and you're realizing that, you know what, they actually didn't have your best interest at all. They stabbed you in the back. It's left a profound mark on you, and you're realizing that now you need to get out of this dead-end situation. Either you've heard something or somebody's told you something, and it's given you that eye-opening, that, you know, painful conclusion that it's time. You know, I need to move away from this situation. I have to remove myself. It was unfair, unwarranted, and I'm sorry that you had to go through it. It's not fun. It's not nice to realize somebody that you actually really trusted didn't have your back at all. But you're done with them. You will never turn around. You will never have anything to do with this person again in your life or the situation, because you know you're finished. And the High Priestess. Yeah. You've come into some knowledge for sure this week. Maybe somebody's told you something, or you're just realizing that, you know, something that you had heard a long time ago turns out to be true. And you're realizing the skeletons in the closet are starting to come back to life, and you don't want to have anything to do with that. So you're closing the doors. You're realizing that this is not going to have a, you know, standing ovation. You're finished. You know, you've learned your lessons. Maybe you know somebody who's already gone through it themselves, and they tried to warn you or tried to tell you. And this can be, like I said, in a relationship or a family. But you got the inside scoop and you already know it. Now you're admitting to it and understanding what it all meant. You're sort of pulling all the pieces together so that you can move yourself out of it. Yeah, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're making sure that all your investments are in a row. You know, your monies are stable. You're making investments for yourself. You're understanding that the only one who can take care of you is you. So, you know, you want to have things in the future, comforts and not worries and stressing out about, you know, how you're going to pay all the different bills if you have them, or loans, or whatever it happens to be. In some cases, rent. You know, and you're just taking your time, realizing that I'm going to make some investments for myself in the future, and you'll do it because you're determined to set yourself free here. You're understanding where you are, what's been holding you back, and you're taking the proper steps to protect yourself in the future, because you know that there's something that you want going forward, and you're willing to do what it takes in order for it to come around. So good on you. You know, it's a hard thing sometimes in our life that, you know, we have to admit when things aren't going the right way and then move on to a new path. Yeah. You may have been feeling a little bit ill because of this. It just sets back. It really does affect you mentally and physically, and it takes its toll. Though you have a smile on your face, when you see your friends or relatives, but inside your body is just worn, tired out, and you're taking that time out for yourself to heal yourself. And the King of Cups, so most definitely motivated to resolving problems. Make your life a little bit smoother in relationships and friendships. Some cases, marriages. You just want things to more harmonious. You just don't want all the clutter and fuss anymore in your life. You just want things to go along smoother, and you're willing to figure out how to do it for yourself. So you're doing it. You're trusting in your own instincts here this week. You're understanding that, after that betrayal, it opened your eyes to who's really your friend, who's really, your partner, who's really on your side. And the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, for some of you, you're thinking of taking a trip here. Could be just a short trip, just get away, clear your head, take a drive, go to a different town, that sort of thing, if you so happen to have that, but you just want to look at the world. But there's many things on offer here for you. And now you're trying to make the best decision for yourself without having to look back in the future wondering if you made the right moves. You're just taking that time. You're understanding that where you're at is okay, but you want more. So you're just moving along slowly. And the Ace of Wands. So most definitely opportunities are knocking. These could be at your heartstrings too. Maybe you have feelings for somebody that you just sort of, never really let on or said too much about it. And now because of all this, it's given you the energy and the opportunity to really consider saying something. Finding that, great backbone in the universe is helping you, move forward. When it turns out to be something that you actually love to do, it's such a blessing. And this can be in your job, your relationships, your family, but you're going to be quite content. Yeah, you're making decisions. Five of Swords. Maybe you've caught in a lie. Somebody that you thought was telling you the truth, but you found out differently, and now you're, and that's okay. You just, where you stand, who's got your back, what they're doing, and you're just not going to take it anymore. You're understanding that you don't have to. You understand that, the more you keep to yourself, that's okay. Maybe this could be somebody that's betrayed you, and you're just moving away from them. You're not having anything to do with this silliness anymore. Maybe you're thinking of taking a trip back home to where you grew up, or maybe you don't live too far from where you grew up, and it's just giving you that little bit of time to yourself to think about more pleasant thoughts, better places, better times, better people, and you're just there for a little bit of a time. Not going to be there for long. You just need that air of possibilities this week. And there you begin. Brand new beginnings. Taking that leap of faith in yourself, in the universe again. After that, time out to yourself, you're starting over again. You're believing in yourself and the possibilities of the world. And there you go. You take that step. You move forward. You're not doing it totally foolishly. You've taken that time that you needed. You're making sure all your ducks are in a row. Bills are all paid. If there's paperwork and stuff that you had to deal with, you've dealt with that as well. You're following your inner self this week. You're not just, embracing the fool you're thinking before you go wandering off. And the Seven of Pentacles. So there you are. Yeah, definitely making investments. You've taking a step back, realizing where you're going, all your pain and effort and what it's given you. So that little bit of time has opened you up to so much moving forward. And you're going to make those steps. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. Which cards are all about movement. And this movement's coming about because of a betrayal in your life that you've now figured out that needs to be dealt with. All right. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. And there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.